We're taking a closer look at the nearly incoherent ramblings of a woman who police say caused a chain reaction crash in Miami while she was high on what's called pink cocaine. This as she faces even more charges. We're going to discuss the evidence against her with trial attorney Alexis Rosenberg. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Macy Marie Lathers calls herself an Instagram model, posting seductive photos of herself, seemingly in the hopes of maybe getting jobs at parties and events in the Miami area. But police say her decision to speed through an intersection and slam into another car might put her behind bars for a long time. That is the allegation that she is facing. And we are getting a look at what first responders were dealing with as they responded to this deadly crash at around 6:45 a.m. on August 10th. Body cam video shows the wreckage of 3 cars. Investigators say Lathers was driving around 80 miles an hour in a white Mercedes with her foot on the gas pedal 100% when she allegedly ran a red light and crashed into a black Range Rover. And that collision caused the SUV to smash into a Suzuki. 2 people in that car were killed in this crash, identified by family as Abraham Ismael Molina Cruz and his friend Jesus Rubio. Abraham's partner, Juanita Hernandez, was also in the crash, but she survived. She says they were just on their way to work when this happened. And the driver of the Range Rover also survived this crash. Now, Law and Crime, we have obtained body cam footage from Miami police that shows an officer's arrival at what is truly a chaotic scene, where first responders are working to remove at least one person from the crushed car. And a block away, the officer finds one of his colleagues guarding a woman who is laying on the ground with her hands cuffed behind her back, and that is 24-year-old Macy Lathers. And she appears to moan and seems to roll around in pain and is really unsure of what exactly is going on. Now, witnesses would later tell police that she walked away from the crash, her crashed Mercedes-Benz, that she tried to leave the scene entirely, but they stopped her. And the officers are trying to figure out if Lathers has any injuries. And that's when she reveals that she took a drug known as 2C, or pink cocaine. Now, if you don't know what that is, according to an NYU Medical School report that was published in 2023, this is usually a combination of a lot of different drugs: ketamine, ecstasy, cocaine, meth, opioids, other psychoactives. It's a synthetic drug. Researchers say that its pink color, it's just for look, so don't be surprised. Take a look at this video.
Ma'am.
Recovery position.
She's what?
6.
Hey, chill out.
Relax.
¿Ustedes vieron lo que pasó?
I need rescue here to check on one of the passengers in the vehicle. Miami and 8 on the south corner, black shirt, blue jeans.
Just stay like that.
Relax, stay on your left because you're going up.
Stay like that. Look that way.
Ma'am, can you stay over there looking that way?
Put that leg straight.
Yeah. No, that's it. She'll be sideways, but. Wait, ma'am.
Relax.
She's good, right? Vamos a levantarla y llevarla ahí. Where the rescue say? I think you were involved in the crash.
She probably won't be able to walk.
Does anything hurt you? Who had heard the thing?
We have real time monitoring. Can you both Come over.
Did you get other people from the car?
Yeah, more. The other car, I think one is.
My mole.
What? Ma'am, what car are you driving?
My name's Mercedes. Is it? My name
That's
is
a car?
Mercedes. Mercedes.
Calm down.
I'm from the future.
Awesome, amazing.
Oh, Crystal Ball. You can live like that.
Are you on drugs? What do you want?
Oh, fly.
4514.
They gave her a shot.
I mean, though, if you know that we have the team, we can advise fire rescue. She just told us now she's on 2C. So, joke. She's gonna be one of the vehicles that got into a collision. She's claiming she's on 2C.
Is this unrelated?
Yeah, no, it's related. They had her detained. She's with the white Mercedes. They're gonna turn her.
I had the neck pain.
She walked away from it. She's trying to leave the scene.
No, she's called. Yeah.
All right, we'll sit her up. We're gonna assess her. Just try to make sure she's not like a trauma alert.
Perfect.
Okay, now you.
Ma'am.
Relax. Remember I told you to relax? Get up. Get her up. Get her up. She's freaking out. Sit down.
Apparently, what he did. We're just gonna do a quick assessment of the back. And go from there. She provided what you guys.
She's on 2C. So she's saying right now. She's like, oh, I'm from the future. Okay, hold on, man.
We'll get her there.
Yeah. Let me just, porque supposedamente they crashed and she tried to leave the scene. So.
All right, I'm just gonna need an officer to come with us.
Yeah. Gotcha. No problem.
Aliens. They're coming. They're coming.
Yeah.
I'll get her legs.
Go. Aliens are coming
Now, according to the state, Lather's toxicology report found that there was no alcohol in her system, but there was a variety of drugs. By the way, as we hear cases like this and we think about what defendants' arguments will be in court, especially in cases where the evidence can seem quite overwhelming, it just shows you, in my opinion, the importance of having really good lawyers, right? We talk about that all the time. Well, with that in mind, how could I not quickly call out another great law firm, Morgan & Morgan, our proud sponsor here on Sidebar. Look, the truth is, if you should get injured, this firm with over 1,000 attorneys may be who you want in your corner. They're America's largest injury law firm for a reason. They win a lot. Morgan's clients, they not only get a legal team, but they get case investigators, paralegals, specialists. There's no upfront fee. You only pay them if you win. The whole process can be done straight from your smartphone. It is super streamlined. So if you're injured, you can easily start a claim at forthepeople.com/LC Sidebar. Okay, let's get back into it. Lathers originally faced 8 counts when she first appeared in Miami's bond court, where it was revealed that not only did she not have a driver's license, but apparently she had been banned from having one.
After the crash, there's video surveillance of her exiting the vehicle and walking northbound away from the crash, never rendering aid or calling 911 to assist those who were injured in the crash. Unknown bystanders grabbed the defendant and took her back to the scene of the crash and held her until the police arrived. So basically, the cars were all landed in different locations. And when the police arrived, they saw that she was under the influence. I guess police were assisting her. They asked her questions. She advised she was under the influence of 2C, a known party drug, and that she was from the future and had a crystal ball. And she was placed in a recovery position until fire rescue arrived because she was vomiting. And so victim 1 had to be extracted from the vehicle 3 and was transported to the hospital, rider trauma, and in critical condition, and was later pronounced deceased due to his injuries. Victim 2 was removed from vehicle 3 and transported to Jackson with facial and arm lacerations. Victim 3 was pronounced deceased on the scene by the fire rescue. Victim 4 was transported to JMH in stable condition. So there's 2 people that died and 2 that were injured. She, the vehicle was registered to her, but she doesn't have a Florida's driver's license. And a further search revealed that under her date of birth and name, she has a Florida driver's license, and it was suspended indefinitely January 16th of 2024. So that's what this case is about.
After prosecutors got the data from a vehicle search warrant, they added more charges. And that data showed just how fast Lathers was driving at the time of the crash and that she really didn't let up on the accelerator. The speed limit on that stretch of road is our understanding to be 30 miles an hour, but the car's computer apparently showed that Lathers had been going 57 miles per hour and then sped up to nearly 80 miles per hour before impact. Lathers had been given a $140,000 bond at her bond hearing, which she posted. Her attorney says that she was preparing to leave detention when she was hit with the additional charges. So $26,000 was added to the previous bail amount, plus stricter rules for Lathers' house arrest. And she had been out on bond for a couple of weeks when she was once again back in court. And this time she was put in cuffs and hauled off to jail. And that is because prosecutors added 2 new DUI manslaughter charges for allegedly driving under the influence. And reporters in the courtroom say that Lathers seemed to look surprised that she had to sit with other inmates in court for their hearings. Prosecutors did some rearranging of the charges against Lathers, and she now faces 10 counts. And we double-checked with the Miami-Dade County, and these are the charges that we see. 2 counts of DUI manslaughter for the deaths of Ismael and Rubio, which includes the aggravating factor of failure to render aid. 1 count of DUI causing bodily injury to another. 1 count of reckless driving causing serious injury. 3 counts of driving without a driver's license resulting in injury or death. 2 counts of vehicular homicide caused by failure to stop. 1 count of leaving the scene of an accident involving death. Juanita Hernandez was also in court this past week when Lathers was taken into custody, and she told local outlet NBC6 that it was a horrible feeling seeing her and that she didn't look remorseful. She said the defendant is a danger to society. Lathers has pleaded not guilty to all charges. She's expected back in court again next week for a pretrial detention hearing. Now I want to bring on Florida trial attorney Alexis Rosenberg. Alexis, good to see you. Thanks for coming on. My understanding is you are in Fort Lauderdale, not too far from Miami. Just starting off, when we talk about Tusi, when we talk about pink cocaine, is that prevalent in that area? Is that something that people talk about?
Thank you for having me on, first of all. Well, Miami, the area of Miami, when it comes to the club scene, it does seem to have a history of being a leader in these type of club drugs. So pink cocaine is what they refer to as a club drug, and this